In this one, we're going to try to chase 400 runs in an ODI match against 10 of the greatest spinners. One is going to start things off. Let's see, 1 or 2 balls, and then we can attack. The required run rate is 8 from the very first ball. Again, on the mark, could have driven it, but let's see, 2 or 3 deliveries. Don't want to be 0 for 1. Left that. The keeper leaves it between his legs as well, but we can't sneak a run there. Now I think I'll just try to tap the ball down the ground for a single. We have seen 4 deliveries. Oh, that is a Shane Warne specialty. It was short, a slider skids through, beats me and gets the pad, but I think it is just a little too high. He'll get away. They're going to review it. That clearly looked high. Hopefully there isn't a twist. Pitching in line, impacts in line, and wickets actually umpire's call. I thought that would be much higher, but still we'll get away with it. Edged gone. All I tried to do was take a single there. 1 over gone. Made an over. And on top of that, we've lost our opener. Rohit Sharma goes for a 6-ball tuck. Now we need 400 in 49 overs with 9 batsmen. It is not looking good. And it's not going to get easier either. There are 10 spinners in their team. Oh man, it was a full toss as well. Try to go after it, but nothing doing. It was just a little too fast. That's been driven, and first runs off the pad. That ball is going nowhere. It almost stopped on its own. That's been flicked with the spin, and once again the ball doesn't go anywhere. It'll just be one. It's just stopping on its own. This over has been slightly better than the first, but still we only put up 3 runs. That's been hit down the ground, and now there's single. That is a waist high no ball. Of course, there are no waist high no balls in this game. Still should have put that one away for at least 4. That was slow. Googly comes back in. Can I steal 2 here? Nope. Feel it just a little too fast. This ground just a little too small. And of course our batsman a little too slow. Some room cut, but even that won't go in. The gap runs have been nearly impossible to come by. I don't know how you're going to be able to score 400. Went for the sweep. Nothing doing. Timing was right, but I think that was just too far on the offside for a sweep. As a full toss and picked it on the full and hit it in the gap. The placement on that was just awesome. He'll get a 1 bounce for first boundary of the innings, and it has come in the 4th over. That's been tucked away nicely. Can we come back for 2? We will. As I said, this ground just doesn't seem as big. Even that was close. Room. That was an attempted lofted shot. Almost got it through as well. Almost bounced over his head, but it'll be yet another dot ball. That's been flicked. Another very quiet over. And this might actually run away. The ball picking up pace, but it still will be stopped in the end. And we will get only 2. Muralidharan has been slightly easier to play. Try to go over the infield. Nothing doing. Just a little too early. That ball was painfully slow. Drags the length back. That's been punched off the back foot. Pretty good looking shot. But doesn't matter how good it looks when it just gets you 1. Very slow there. Very, very slow. I've played countless. What was that? One batsman was in the crease sleeping. The other batsman didn't get back in at all. That was a little too close for comfort there. Full toss. That's been picked. It's going flat and it is a 6. This ground is not big. That should not have gone for 6, but we'll take it. Nice juicy full toss. Flights it up. That goes off the toe. Goes very fine. Hopefully it runs away. And it will. We are starting to pick up just a little. And of course, we haven't lost a wicket. 0 for 1. So, pretty good recovery since then. That's been driven with the turn. That was an awesome shot because that was a painfully slow ball. I don't know how I managed to time that well. Last ball of the power play. Went for a cheeky little reverse sweep. That was a completely safe ball. Thought I could find the gap on the offside. Nothing doing. Flighted and so slow. He'll get the outside edge and we lose our second wicket just after the power play ended. I thought I could start stealing some twos here and there and maybe a boundary here and there. But now we had to start once again. 22 of 35. We did some rebuilding and just when we were trying to attack, we lose a wicket. What was that, man? That was a bouncer from a spinner. I don't know how we managed to play it well though, because bouncers are like the hardest ball against spin. Play that against the turn, almost paid the price leading edge. I've done that so badly. I think we should have enough time to come back for two. Hopefully no good throws. Still close, direct hit, and we would have been 3 down. From this angle, I think I can go for the reverse sweep, but I just can't seem to find the placement. I just hit it to that fielder 3 times now with the reverse sweep. So I don't think it is worth it. Try to go big down the ground. Again, mistimed. At least we'll get through for a single. We need boundaries and a lot of them. That was yet another mistimed shot, but both those fielders will look at each other's faces and let that one go for 4. That should have been a dot ball. That was a gift. Full. Wow. That has pinged off the face of the pad. So sweetly timed. And finally we'll score some runs against one. The required run rate has already climbed up to 9.31. I'm sure that will increase that a little bit more. I think we just have to take a few risks here and there, but for that first I have to get Pat on ball, which seems to be very hard, if not impossible. That's a good looking drive. It is in the gap as well. And it'll still be stopped against spin. That was a pretty good looking shot. It'll just be 2. Our batsmen have been so slow between the wickets. They should have been 3. Flight it up. Try to go inside out. 1 bounce to the fielder. We just have not got the timing right at all so far. Kohli 41 or 46. That's a gift. And I still couldn't time it all that well. At least it is in the gap. 7 runs of that over, still way short of the required run rate. Look at that. These off spinners bowling on the wide line and bringing it in has been a real problem. That's been cut on the front foot. That's usually shot only the AI plays. Come on, why couldn't you have let that one go for 4? That was such a rare shot, deserved 4. Flights it up. I've taken the risk with the turn in the gap and it comes off pretty well. Would have loved the 6, but still it at least fell in the gap. The 15-run partnership will come up as well. We are looking somewhat good, but the required run rate is climbing up too much. Done, but it is on the pads, easily flicked away. Even that almost went for 6. That's how small this ground is. 50 of 50, a strike rate of 100. Of course, you're going to have to increase it, but we've done some rebuilding here. Shreyas Iyer 24 of 28. Would have loved that to have made that into 30 of 29, but here we are, still stuck at 24. 30 overs remaining and we need 300 runs. Oh, that's a good hit. That's gone straight out of the ground. Yep. Look at that. That would have gone out of the ground if not for that invisible ball in this game. That is a gigantic hit. Harbhajan Singh with his own custom action. That was a little mistimed. Would have gone straight to the deep fielder, but of course there isn't any. Lights it up, they're faster through the air, but we got the job done. Got it over the infield. I don't care if it goes for 4 or 6. Just don't want to get out, and of course score some runs. 39 of 39 for Iyer, but we need a little bit more. Let's try to go through. Fine leg again. Barely away from the fielder. No timing, no power, no nothing on it. Just placement. Enough on it at least to beat that fielder a deep square leg. Coming from around the wicket, which makes hitting straight a little easier, but they have two fielders deep, long on and long off, or we could have tried to hit the side screen. Reverse sweep is an option as well, but he gives me a full toss and yet another gigantic hit of Iyer's bat. Once again hits the clock, 50 of just 42. What was that? What was that? How did I manage to get out on that ball? He's literally bowled a full toss on the pants down the leg side, and I've given an absolute sitter of a catch to short fine leg. That was a dumb way to get out. Ah, come on. 51 of 44. And again, against his spin inside out, it works out. One bounce for 4. Need at least 9 runs, 10 runs every over, or the run rate is going to be out of control very fast. Half tracker. Hopefully doesn't carry. That was so badly timed. It will be stopped, of course. And we'll get just 1. That's hit. That is hit straight as an arrow. That's the best shot we've played all day. It hasn't even gone for 6, but that was so satisfying to execute. Hit as straight as possible. That's been flicked, but I don't think it is in the gap though. It is in the gap. Will be yet another boundary. 2 fours in a row. That's hit, but I think this... Oh, that's gone for a flat 6. I don't think that was a big hit at all. I thought that was out. Caught it long on, but it has gone flat but long. This has gone straight up. We've played 2 amazing straight drives down the ground. This time it has gone nowhere. And Pant goes for 21. Those 2 shots were so amazing. I was kind of addicted to playing down the ground and just mistimed it a little. And that will be the end. 4 gone now. We are only halfway there. Let's bring in another left-hander. Bowls it slow. Oh, this might be gone though. Oh, doesn't go for the catch. It goes on 1 bounce to him. We'll live to face another ball. With the turn against the leg spinner inside out. And played too many inside out shots with the left-hander. That's flick for 6. And another ball that we've hit out of the ground. This ground is painfully small. Just by sheer luck I've chose this Kolkata in guns ground. And we're hitting some massive 6s. This is gone as well. This is a big one. It's gone higher than any 6 we've hit. Not as long. But this went a long way up in the air for another massive 6. Flicked. With this field, that ball is just plain dumb. Easily hit away for 4. Inside out again, and another massive 1 for 6. Another straight hit of a left-hander's bat. With this angle, hitting straight is pretty easy. Let's mistime it completely and get cotton ball. Required run rate still at only 11.2. With 15 overs to go, we just have to play T20 cricket with 6 wickets. That's been cut. Is it wide from that fielder? It is not. It will be stopped. Their fielding has definitely given us at least like 20 runs. Come on. He makes me look like an absolute fool there. That ball has turned from way outside the leg stump. That is a Shane Warne like delivery, but this was a googly. It's hit top of off. And again, we go to that same well. A lofted shot over deep extra cover. This time doesn't go up at all, of course. It'll still be 2. And that will be 100 as well for Kohli. 96 balls. Now we really have to accelerate. 4 6s. That's a stylish looking flick. Pretty safe with no one deep on the leg side. And that will be another 6 on this small ground. Once again, that should not have gone for 6. Swept. Please go for 4. This shot was so satisfying and will get the result I wanted as well. With the sweep, we get 4. This is a little off from our usual direction of extra cover. This has gone a little straighter, but the result will be the same. We are looking pretty good. This partnership growing. That's only 58 meters, and that went almost into the stands. Tap that. Can I come back for 2? The bowler himself is going to set chase, and he will contain it to just 1. Punch down. This time maybe you can come back for 2. 2s have been pretty rare as well because of the small boundaries. You have to mistime the ball that badly to get 2. Another hit. Well, I am getting a little sick of playing that shot, but they only bowl outside the off stump to right-handers. I'd walk across and play on the leg side or play this. Another inside out drive, but wow, this, look at that. 3 fielders there and we hit it right between all of them. I think that has gone between his legs. It's gone fine. Another pretty mistimed shot, but it falls in no man's land. I think I've hit it between the batsman's legs. I don't know how that works. Let's see. That definitely was a nutmeg. I don't know how it went up in the air, how it went in that direction. Come on, that is impossible. 91 still needed, but it is looking pretty good. I think this... Oh, once again, he doesn't go for the catch. And not only that, he'll gift us 4 as well. That was very kind. Ashwin has been by far the hardest bowler to hit. He only scored 28 runs. Still has 5 overs left. That's hit hard. Is he going to be stopped? Another misfield, another boundary. He would have had no chance if they fielded like normal fielders. Another slider, another shade one specialty. Tap that and the fielder a little slow. And our batsman suddenly became fast. We'll get to the required run rate under 13 with 5 overs to go. I would have taken it in the beginning of the inning. Then we have 5 wickets left as well. We need 2 big overs and we'll get it done. Kohli gets to 150. These last 50 runs have come in express time. 9 sixes. These good length deliveries so badly missed out. Oh, that's going for 4. Come on. Once again, that was timed so badly, but our placement, just by luck, has been perfect. Try to go big, edge, but they have a fielder there for what I have no idea, especially against spin. Why is he even standing there? I guess he's standing for this. Flicked. Awful ball there from 1. First 3-4 overs of 1. I don't think we scored a single boundary, but here we are absolutely smacking him all around the ground. That's been tapped away nicely. Can we come back? Yes, we will easily. Maybe 3 even. Nah, the fielder isn't that slow. I don't know what the other fielder was doing. One big hit, and the required run rate will be under 12 for the first time in a long time. That I think has gone for 4, so still about 12, but Pandya gets to 50 of just 30. And once again, through extra cover we go. Bowl it full, bowl it outside the off stump, and we are gonna go after it. There's a gap down the ground as well. But he bowls a little too straight on the pads, flicked away on the opposite side of the ground for another 6, 2 in a row. We might actually pull this off easily in the end. 172 or 129 for Kohli, and we've hit so many 6s. And that will be the 3rd in a row, and I think that hit pretty much wins the match for us. I don't think we can lose from here unless we do something really dumb, which is possible of course. 23 needed of 15. Let me just try to get off strike now. We have 3 6s in this over. Let's not spoil it. Oh, come on. That should have been 1. And our own partner will stop it. 23 of 14. That's been punched down the ground. A single, maybe a misfield. No, nothing doing. Still not bad. 19 runs already of this over. Do I go for one more though? 2 overs left. Starts off with a Yorker from a spinner. It hits the toe and goes away for 4. We just have not been able to do anything wrong these last 15 overs. 17 needed of 10. Oh, so slow. These googlies have turned way more than the normal leg spinners. Once again, the required run rate almost at 12, but I think we need 1 or 2 big hits. That's it now. I think that's one of them. Please go for 6. Please be 6. Barely, but it will be 6. I think that is maybe 45 meters at best, but it'll still be 6. So who cares? 150 run partnership. This has been epic. 11 runs of this over already. We need 11 more. 1 big hit and we'll be good, but that is a pretty good ball, good length. So just do this. This has been pretty well done in the last 10 hours. Good length deliveries, just been normally punching the ball all around, taking singles and doubles. Full deliveries have gone out of the ground many times. Last ball of this over, full toss. I was a little late. Could have finished the match right there. I mean, almost finished it. We will need 4 in the last over, but now we need 10. And Muralidharan is gonna bowl. He has been pretty easy to hit. Let's see. Starts off wide, but wide just inside the line. That was beautifully bowled. I'm gonna stand on off stump now. You can't do me with the same trick twice in a row. Drags the length back, but it is turning, and we've hit it with the turn it before, which means the match, I think, is still pretty balanced. If that was 6, I think we would have been done. Need 6 of 4. I'm going to play normally if it's good length. If it's full, we're going to go after it. That was full. That's gone behind square on the offside for 4 off an edge. That is plain unlucky for the spinners team. We've been way too lucky these last 10 overs. Now we just need 2. I'm going to knock the ball around, man. I don't want to finish it off in style or anything. And he does bowl a good length delivery, so a normal punch. Now just need 1 more. And I can't believe we've chased down 400. Well, at least it is a tie now. We can't lose from here. We need 1. You know what? I'm going to go for a big one. Where's he going to go? Bowls it full and flicked over. Fine leg for 6. We end up with not 400. 405 thanks to one man. Kohli has almost scored a double century. And we've had some quick fire 50s in between as well. For once, we managed to win one of these challenges off the second last ball. 190-136. Pandya is 66-39, and Iyer and Jadeja quick fire cameos as well. That was an epic chase, especially in the last 20 overs. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was limited overs cricket at its absolute best. Click the video on screen to see an India-England test that even after 3 days, the match is still in the balance. India can win, England can win, and even a draw is a possibility, which is pretty rare in Cricket 24, but it's all happening there. So check it out. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.